There's a mistake that many people make in marriage. Long ago, when I first began this whole thing in 2001, believe it or not, it's been that long, 25 years, 26 years, I had to create sort of a framework for marriage. And within that framework, I listed 3 killers of marriage. One of them, which is the biggest killer of marriage, I labeled over familiarity, which essentially means you start taking each other for granted. You get to know each other so well. And instead of using what you know to be loving and be nice and manifest goodwill towards your spouse, you use it to pick them apart. It's stupid, isn't it? It's insane. And the second killer of marriage is a lack of skill as a communicator within marriage. I call it marital communication because it's so different from normal communication. And the third killer of marriage, and the number one killer doesn't mean it's the biggest, it just means that it's there most often. But the third killer is also a major killer, and that is having a business mentality towards your marriage. In other words, keeping score. For instance, she did this for me, I should do this for her. He did this to me, I'm going to get back at him and do this to him. Keeping score is really childish. I'm just going to be honest with you. And not only is it unnecessary, but it's so destructive. Not only is it destructive to your marriage, but it's undermining what you want. You want happiness. Well, you're not going to be happy if you're putting down your spouse, if you're competing with them all the time. Love is an interesting thing. Marriage is an interesting thing. It's very different from everything else in life. But it's similar in some ways too. What I learned about marriage is mind-bogglingly beautiful because marriage has no end to the happiness it produces when you know what you are doing. And nobody knows what they are doing. With all the books out there, I've written a couple books and they're great, but pretty much all the other books are just sort of trendy, interesting books. I know so many people way back who read, the languages of love or this or that and the other thing. And it really doesn't help them with their marriage. It's sort of like a cute look. It's like taking a snapshot. But what you really want to do is you want to have an amazing marriage. Isn't that what you want? So we have a couple of things that we say at the Marriage Foundation. Number one, don't settle for anything less than an amazing marriage. Don't settle for average or okay. You have the right to have an amazing marriage. And secondly, if your marriage is in serious trouble and you're thinking about giving up, don't give up, because it can be turned around. And I have so much proof of that. Now, what is lacking? How come people aren't able to save their marriages, turn them around? Why do they fall for all these trendy things? Because they don't understand that this is where marriage is similar to everything else. Whatever you do in life, anything that's important or even not so important, is if you don't know enough about it, where are you going to go from there? So education is of primary importance. You've got to get educated about what marriage really is and what it's all about. And the science of marriage, which includes a very spiritual component, because marriage is based upon and built upon love, which is very spiritual. The second step is learning the skills that you need to achieve an amazing marriage. You need this in anything that you do. Let's say you're getting a job, you want to be a rocket scientist. So first you got to learn everything about rockets, fuel and the like and everything. Then you got to learn the skills, and then you have to be able to apply those skills to what you're doing. It's so simple. Same with marriage, no different in that regard. But here's the thing. Because of the spiritual component, which is love and happiness, both are spiritual, there's no end. When you know what you're doing, when you're applying what you're learning, then your marriage becomes more and more incredible every day. And it's remarkable. It's beautiful. It's nothing like what we think it should be. So that's that. I'm Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation. Subscribe to this channel so you could learn so much about marriage. But then go further. There's a trailer at the end of this video that'll tell you about all the things that we have to offer. Also, like the video and leave a comment. If you have a particular problem in your marriage, leave it in the comment section and I'll talk about it right there. It benefits others. So God bless you. I'm glad you stopped by. Thank you. Don't give up. Don't settle. God bless. Hi, I'm Paul Friedman, founder of the Marriage Foundation. Been saving marriages since 2001. Now, what can we say about not giving up and not settling? These are two big deals that for your marriage, these are vital concepts. And they boil down to two things that we offer you. One are the books that we have. I have Lessons for a Happy Marriage, which is the first book that I wrote, and Breaking the Cycle. They're both great. Flip a coin as to which one you want. That's for not settling. Those books lay out for you exactly what marriage is all about. The guidelines, the intricacies, delves into communication, all the things about marriage that you need to know. And if your marriage is doing fine, but you just have this little problem here, this little problem there, but it's basically doing fine, don't settle. I promise you this, when you read one of these books, you're going to learn more about marriage than you even knew you didn't know, and it's going to change everything for the better. You will be so grateful that you took my advice and got one of those books. Now, the Don't Give Up, when I began, I was structuring, compiling all the marriage help that people need in order to save their marriage. I was a divorce mediator until 2001, and so I was fortunate that I was accessing a support group for those who were going to get a divorce called Second Saturday in San Diego, California. And so I was able to pull out of those sessions individuals after I told them that I could help them save their marriage who were beyond on the verge of getting a divorce. I'm going to say 95 to 98% of the people for whom I got a divorce shouldn't have, didn't need to, had they known what I now know. I took all of that knowledge and I put it into comprehensive courses, one for men and one for women. These courses, your course based on your gender, will bring you from the depth of the swamp that you find yourself in, out of that, into the light, and help you achieve a marriage you never even dreamed possible. That's a promise. Now, what if you're not even married? What if you're going to get married and you're just looking around for marriage advice? In that case, and I actually created this for some friends, we have a premarital course, which is amazing. You'll never have a problem in your marriage. Well, like nobody ever has a problem, but you won't have any killer problems. You'll know how to be married to get the most out of your marriage. What if you're only dating? Then I have a course for you too. This one I actually created for my son, and it is a step-by-step process for you to attract your soulmate and in the right way. I'm so glad that you found us. Please take advantage of that which we have to offer. We are here to serve you. I'm Paul Friedman. God bless you and take care.